Happy Sunday, folks. It's Sunday afternoon, and I am spontaneously taking a trip down to New Jersey to the Pine Barrens. Got all the work done this week on the truck, some maintenance stuff covered on my Instagram posts, but most of it had to do with getting the bed of the truck kind of put together, between like repainting bumpers and other stuff to fix into weight distribution for spare tires and all that, and then resetting the bypasses. So we're gonna head out to the Barrens for the next 2 days and tune the shocks. Might have some friends, might not have some friends. I'm letting everybody know I'm coming down, so hopefully a few of my buddies will decide to come out and play in the sand. I'm sure Brian will. So we'll see about that. Additionally, I had to move the front reservoirs up a little bit and in because they were impacting right there off the wheel. So we're gonna do some test stuff. Obviously, I've got the toolbox in there with everything that I need, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff packed and we're gonna hit the road. All right, so made it to the hotel, little motel thing. I know I like these better because I can park right here, and if anybody's messing with the truck, the alarm will go off and the dog will start barking. But plus got the cover on, so maybe can hide some stuff. I mean, two big tires sticking out of the back, but yeah, might adjust that tomorrow. So anyway, again, plan for tomorrow is head up to KHC, probably around 9:30, 10. Go up there, meet up with my buddy Jay. He's getting some work done on his truck, so I'm gonna see what's going on with that. Chat with him for a little bit, talk to them about doing the rest of the front for this truck, and then after that we're gonna head out and tune the bypasses. Gotta find a good spot that I can just rip back and forth so I can really dial in the zones. So it's kind of the whole point of this trip. But yep, got my tuning sheet ready, and so I can write down any adjustments I make. And so yeah, but 5-hour drive. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna take a shower, start on the Weather Channel, and rack out. So I'll check in with you guys in the morning. All right, guys, got here to the trailhead. Good time at the shop. Got some things done, and checked on the status of some other goodies I had ordered last year. It's a bunch of custom stuff. So that's coming along. Sometimes these Fox shocks take a very long time to get from Fox. So hey, we're cooking. But anyway, so we're up here at the trailhead. Hey! It's alright for the big yell. Come here. Dogs are running loose. Come here. Come on, this way. This way. You can't go playing the road. No playing in the road. Anyway, got truck bed set up for testing. Got the rear bypasses set for adjustments. So yep, play around with those today. That's the whole point. Get my 2 rebounds right there, and then the old compressions are back there. I don't know if you can see them. 3 little, probably not. There we go. So we're gonna be doing bi-zone tuning, which is I tune each tube. There's a short, a mid, and a long one. So I'm gonna tune each one per like the zone of the shock, ride area, the bottom out, top out, for lack of a better term. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna air down here. Going to see if I did it right with my new oversand deflators. Saw them all over Instagram, so figured we'd give them a shot. But anyway, I'm gonna get aired down, get dogs back out in the truck, and we're gonna roll. I'll shut off that annoying ding. And get out of the sun. All right, so success, got a new inflator. So now we're back on the trail. I found a really good one to test so far. I used the grease test. If y'all are wondering how I'm testing compression. Some people use zip ties. I don't like to use zip ties because if you bottom out, you break them or whatever, then you don't know how far you're traveling. So I like to use grease. I just coat the shaft in grease, and then that'll show me how far it's compressing as I'm driving through. So settings I had were pretty good. I backed them off just a little bit. I just want to test something. I'm going to go back through all this and then make my track going back all the way down this before I probably I'll call it a day. I'll save the big fun runs tomorrow once I've got the tuning done, the bed setup is locked in tight, no issues with that. So spares haven't moved. I've been hitting a lot of good whoops, so extra gas. So yeah, we're good. I'm just letting these guys have a lot of fun. So I've been stopping a lot. Just like I said, they've been cooped up all winter. So been wanting to get them out. But I'm actually going to put the GoPro back up on top, and we're going to try this again and actually get some good footage. So let's roll. I just realized that I'm a terrible YouTuber. After we got off the trails yesterday, I totally forgot to do a closeout, tell you how everything went, all that stuff. So, my bad. Anyway, finished up trails. Got a few minor adjustments to do on the bypasses today, just to see how I like it. But other than that, the rears are pretty much dialed in. Fronts are good. So we're good there. Just went and got a bite to eat. Went picked up some flea and tick stuff for the dogs. And then crashed. I was exhausted, but good sleep. So can't complain there. Anyway, let's see. Today, gonna meet up with my buddy Brian around 11 o'clock. We're gonna go hit some trails. In the meantime, I'm gonna go track a few for the old Onyx. Some I'm tracking, some I'm not. Some I'm not tracking on purpose. So if you see anything in the video that's not on Onyx, ask me and I will let you know. Reason being is some of these trails, we don't want the Jeeps with the big old tires to come in and kind of tear up the mud holes and in the trail and all that kind of stuff, in the ATVs and side-by-sides and all that. So some trails are good pre-runner trails, and we're trying to keep them that way. But anyway, I digress. I'm gonna track a few today, check out a few new ones that I saw on the map, and we'll go from there. So I'll try to do a better job of keeping you guys updated, and then getting some good footage from the top of the truck. So alrighty, well, I'm gonna head to the Wawa spot, air down, and then hit the trail. So I'll check in when we get to the other Wawa. All right, so from the last footage, Peters Mill Road, I cannot for the life of me remember names. So I hit that one. That was a good pre-runner trail, very good pre-runner trail. Maxed out about 60-65, but there were a lot of trees, so I didn't want to go too stupid. So mapping out another trail right now. Saw a Jeep come out of it. They said water puddles, but yeah, just little water puddles. They're fine. Slap it in 4 high and go. So I'm going to keep it in 4 high on this trail just to play it safe because it is some wet sand. But decided this was a good spot to stop, let the dogs out. Especially this one. It's like jumping water puddles. So, but yeah. So we're going to keep on down this trail. I'll get some footage on the GoPro. So, and then just waiting to meet up with Brian. So I got the phone up there trying to send a text, but I don't know if you can hear. I mean, literally the highway's right over there, so shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep on mapping this trail and we'll get back to you.
That's one of my jumps that you can hit.
You got airborne off of that one?
Yeah, if you hit that from the other side, you get air.
Good to know.
There's a lot of trees. This one's 2 up ahead, but it's good to have a spotter or something. Tree on the right.
I mean, there's just trees everywhere. went down that road 2 or 3 times ago that I was here.
Sliding left.
I've never been down this way.
Yeah, like I said, these are the trails that I usually go on because it's like, you're just cruising, you know? I mean, the truck, you get off-roading experience and, you know, you're having fun and it's not fucking killing you.
Yeah, this is the stuff that I like. Just what you're doing right now, which I do have on video, by the way.
At our next intersection, we'll swap up, and I'll just tell you where to go, because the next intersection is just like a straight run to Wharton.
Oh, you're good, man. I'm enjoying just back here cruising. I'm just leaving the DJI running, so I can just get home and trim some tracks and send them to you. That's a fun turn to slide around.
There's a lot of good turns like that around here. Like, that's why I call them double wides. Have to be careful. There's an intersection here, just heads up.
See, this is more like the desert terrain stuff that I've been watching in the videos that I, you know, obviously getting the truck ready for this summer. What's going on, folks? I know I didn't put a lot of me talking into the last couple reels. I met up with Brian. We just went out and played. Ripped a Raptor. He's got a Gen 2. And then got some freaking footage of both of us just ripping and having a blast. So that was literally the last 5 hours, which is why I didn't record myself for this video. So but yeah, so Brian had to take off. It is about 6:30. I'm gonna get as much trail time as possible tonight before I have to drive back home tomorrow. So I'm gonna end the video now. That way I can just enjoy just ripping the trails, not having to worry about videotaping anything. So so yeah, and then tomorrow bright and early headed back north. But it's been a blast. I love it down here. I'm gonna try to get down here as much as possible and make as many videos as possible, and I'm gonna start trying to mark Onyx for like pre-runner friendly trails, so which ones are good, which ones aren't. So but anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the content. If you did, please like, subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel up and rolling. Check out my Instagram, Raven Off-Road. I'll put a link to that down there too. But yeah, all the support, much loved. For those who've subscribed and are watching this, tell your friends. I'm trying to blow this channel up. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'm gonna get to pre-run it.